So now completed basic introduction about geometrical ideas. What are that? Last year we already studied in the first chapter shape. What do you mean by point, line, line segment, ray? So another some important definition will come here. So intersecting line, next to parallel lines, perpendicular lines. What do you mean by intersecting lines? So first I will draw the lines. This is one line. This is what line means. It is a L1. L1 is means first line. And one more line I will draw. So this is what L2. What do you mean by intersecting lines? No need to buy the definition. Just try to understand what do you mean by intersecting. So for example, so this is a circle. Okay. So here one road will come, and here one road will come, and here one road will come, and here one road will come. So when these all roads meet at a particular point, when these all roads, for example, this is Hubli road, and this is Lakshmeshwara, and this is Gadag city, and this is Nargund. So like that. So when you go for like that, so all the roads meet at a particular point. This point is called common point. Common point, and the lines are called intersecting lines. Intersecting. Okay. Here also see these two lines have a common point P. You can take any vertices means A, B, C, D. These two lines L1 and L2 have a common initial point means common point. Then L1 and L2 are said to be L1 and L2 are said to be what? Said to be intersecting lines. Intersecting lines. Just a small concept. What do you mean by intersecting lines? When two lines intersect or have a common point. When two lines have a common point, so that is P, then the two lines are said to be what? Intersecting lines. So the next one is what? Parallel line. What do you mean by parallel line? The best example is have you seen that railway track? Railway track is the best example of parallel lines. For example, this is the railway track. So here assume this is one line L1 and this is one line L2. If the difference between two lines, difference means distance. The distance between two lines is always same. For example, here the distance between two lines is 2 meter. Here also the distance between two lines is also 2 meter. Means at any point the distance between two lines is always same. That two lines are said to be what? Parallel lines. What do you mean by parallel lines? So the distance between two lines, the distance between two lines is always same. Is always same. The distance between two lines is always same. Then we can say the lines are. Then we can say the lines are. The lines. What are the lines we taken? The lines L1 and L2 are said to be are parallel lines. Parallel lines. What do you mean by parallel lines? If the distance between two lines is always same, here also 2 meter, here also 2 meter, here also 2 meter, means for example, if the difference between two lines is always here, if the difference between two lines is always, for example, it is 10 meter, here also 10 meter, so then we can say that the two lines are said to be what? Parallel lines. What do you mean by parallel lines? If the distance between two lines is always same, then we can say that it is parallel lines. So the next one is what? Perpendicular lines. Already we know that intersecting lines. What do you mean by intersecting lines? When two lines intersect at a common point, it is called what? Intersecting lines. So perpendicular lines means what? The best example for perpendicular lines is plus symbol. This is one line and this is one line. Okay. So when two lines intersect, so if it is if it is means the angle between two lines is always a 90 degree, then it is called perpendicular lines. So here, for example, this is one line and this is one line. When angle between two lines is always a 90 degree. Perpendicular means what? Perpendicular is nothing but what? A 90 degree. The angle between two lines is always 90 degree. It is called perpendicular lines. The angle, already you know the definition of angle. Otherwise, once again I will recall after this concept what is mean by angle. So here the angle between two lines, the angle between two lines is always 90 degree. The angle between two lines, the angle between, this is the line 1 and this is the line 2, the angle between two lines is always 90 degree. Then we can say L1 and L2 are perpendicular lines. Perpendicular lines. Okay, so these are the concept, basic concept. What are that? Point, line, line segment, ray, intersecting, parallel and perpendicular. Okay, dear students, once you know that the basic concept of this geometrical ideas, so I will move for exercise questions. What is that first exercise? Exercise 4.1. So what is the first question? Use the following, use the figure to name. So first one, A, 5 points. 5 points is nothing but vertices, and a line and 4 rays and 5 line segment. You know how to show mathematically if it is a line. So for example, if it is a line, how to show both side like that. If it is a line segment, like that. If it is a ray, so you show like that. So this is the way, this way you should be show. So don't write a line segment, line and ray, you just shown mathematically. So what is the first one? See, by using this figure. So this is the figure, the points are D, E, O, B and C. Okay, so what is the first question? 5 points. What is the first question? Answers I will write here. So answer A, 5 points. Here 5 points are there. D is the point, E is the point, O is the point, C is the point, B is the points. The 5 points are D, E, O, B and C. So these are the 5 points. So what is that next question? This one finished. What is that? A line. Many answers are possible. They ask A means one line. So you can write DB is a one line because both side extended up. And here D is also line. Here this is we can extend it on both side. OB is also line and OE is also line. So what do you mean by line? It can be extended on both side. Okay. So many answers are possible, but I will write my first. DB is a line. How to show mathematically? DB. This is a line. How to show mathematically? This is the way. DB is a line. So one more I will write. DE is also line. This DE. Sir, here you shown this is a D and this is E. Once it is both side extended, it is nothing but line only. So DE and BE is also line. Okay, don't get confused. Here sir, two endpoints are there. If it is like that, it is a line segment. But here observe, here also extended, here also extended, we make it consider as a line, not a line segment. So that's why don't confuse. BE is also line and OD is also line. So they asked only one, but here we written four lines. So next one, see what is that? See, four rays. You know rays. It has one initial point, another one is endless. So I will take these. This D is the initial point, and I will take first OD. Sorry, DB. DB. So this is a ray. See ray symbol. Okay. So here D is the initial point and B it is one side extended. Similarly, E is the initial point, one side extended. I will write AB is a ray, and OC is also ray. This OC is a ray. How many rays they asked? Look, four rays. And here O is the initial point. I will take a D. D is a ray. Okay. So last one is what? 5 line segment. How many line segment? 5 line segment. See D and E. This is the line segment. One line segment. DE. This is one line segment. Next E to O. This is one line segment. E to O. This is one line segment. And here O to B. O to B. This is a line segment. And I will write D to B. This is also two endpoints. D to B. D to B. So this is our imagination. Sorry, here you written DB is a line. Here you written line segment. If you consider these two are endpoints, then it is nothing but what? These two are endpoints. It is nothing but what? Line segment. If we consider means both side extended, it is nothing but what? Line. So DB is also one line, and EB, these two are endpoints. What is that? EB. And one more. So OD, O and D, this is also line segment. How many they asked? 5 line segment. So these are the possible answers. With the help of this figure, we can write the following question answers. Okay. So the next question is name the line, means they mention line. Name the line only given in all possible. All possible means 12 ways. 12 ways choosing only 2 letters at a time from the 4 given. See they given 4 points A, B, C, D. With the help of these 4 points, how many lines they want? 12 lines. So they mention 12 lines. How it is possible, sir? Only 4 points are given. Maximum how many lines? 1, 2, 3, 4 lines. So but they mention how many maximum lines they want? 12 lines. Then how to identify the 12 lines? And at a time only choosing only 2 letters at a time. Okay. So very simple. Solution or answer. So I will write answer. Why? Because it is not a calculation part. Okay. So first I will write this is a endless, and here also endless, means both sides can be extended. So I will write first one AB. It is a line. Next, so A to B, A to C, A to D, like that. AB, AC, and AD. So how many lines formed? 3 lines. So next B to C, like that, B to C. So don't draw like that, just for your identification. B to C, 1 line. B to D, 2 line, and B to A. See, AB is there, the B is also 1 line. If it is AB is a line, that reverse order B is also line. How many lines formed? 6 lines. Like that, C to D. C to D, 1 line, and reverse C to B, another line, and C to A, another line. Okay. So next, last one, D. So D to C, 1 line, D to C, and D to B, 1 line, D to B, 1 line, and D to A, another line, D to A. So now count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. How many they mentioned? Maximum 12 ways. Means this is the 12 lines we found with the help of the given 4 points.